Alright folks, welcome back for more Vagrant story. Now it is the time to do some workshop stuff. So, we can work on bronze and iron here. Anything that is not bronze or iron we can't work on. So, I'm going to check the container, I'm going to remove whatever is, and I'm going to deposit, whatever isn't. So I will take that, and that. Take all of those. That's wood, nothing, good. Yes. Now we will store. I'm not going to store that because I want to keep that. Keep all of those, keep all of those, keep that. 5, 10, 0. 7, 13. So yeah, we're gonna store the jerkin and the sandals. 325. We're gonna keep that handy, and all of that's good as well. Okay. I'm sure you've kind of noticed that the game has some survival horror-y kind of aspects to it. The Resident Evil and Parasite Eve, that kind of stuff. Certain items are not in abundance, so you kind of have to make do with what you got. Now, do I have anything in here I want to get rid of right away? Can't use that, can't use that, can't use that, so no. Items and setup it is. First thing, of course, repair everything. Yo. Now, we can't assemble any weapons because we don't have room. Not having room. Organized here. Not prepared. I was so busy fighting with PlayStations. No, I've been through 4 of them. 4 PlayStation 2s. You know, I still have my first Nintendo and Super Nintendo, and they work just fine. Never had anything from Sony that I was happy with. Okay, so armor first, because we don't have a lot to deal with. We can combine these bronze knuckles and these iron knuckles and get Hagane knuckles, which is steel. So the iron is a step up from bronze. The Hagane is a step up from iron. Bronze is 5, 6, and -2. Iron is 7, 6, and -2. Hagane is 9, 7, and -1. So yeah, we want those for sure. It is going to be our material of choice for most of this playthrough. That's it for armor. Blades. Well, let's see here. We ended up with 2 rapiers, right? So we can combine both of those, and that will give us a Hagane rapier, which is not terrible. Stat-wise, it's okay. Let's see. We have a bronze spear and a bronze glaive. Combined is a spear, which is worse. If I combine my bronze spear and my iron spear, I'll get a Hagane spear, which is good, but I can't work on it here. So let's see if I combine the glaive with the iron spear. I still get a Hagane spears. Either way, we'll keep the glaive and we'll combine the 2 spears. In our last workshop video, I kind of mentioned I had a list of how to get what you want, what 2 things to combine. I realized it's probably a little convoluted if you don't, if you didn't write it, it might not make sense. So, I'm kind of thinking of rewriting it. Maybe making it a little more sensible. And some things I wouldn't put the combination for a broadsword and a guisarme in here, because why? Yeah, I think I don't use great axes. I don't use great swords. I don't really use heavy maces at all. There is one heavy mace in the game that is really good, but it's a pain to get. And, you know, if I probably took the time to figure out some more of these combinations, I can combine a okay spear and an okay mace, and I can get the worst sword in the game. I mean, like, what good does that do me? Actually, looking at my list, that actually... Nope, because we combined those two rapiers. So I can't use it. If you combine a spatha and a rapier, you get a short sword, which is the next sword up from what we have now, which is a scimitar. Rapier's the lowest, scimitar is the next lowest, then rapier, then short sword. So, I mean, I screwed that up because I don't care. It's alright. I might run around and fight some knights and try and get some stuff off screen. Other than that, we don't really have much more we can work on. Not combine. Let's take that gem out of that shield. Do I have a better gem that will go in there? I have a weapon I can put that in. Just the bosom cleaver. Make it a pretty decent dragon weapon. Or keeping the axe, I'm keeping this dagger and the sword. I can take this apart. We're not going to use that. I can take that apart. I can take that apart. Stick with me. My story gets better. Let's put that staff back together because look at that. 20 and 15 and 5. Now we need something blunt. So what is my best blunt? That's going to be that one. And that was called the shillelagh, if I remember right. We're just going to call it wizard staff. Now, what do I have? We're going to use this glaive because that's edged. And put it with that. And then stick the dragon gem in that. There we go. There is our dragon weapon. Gives us the range we want and all of that. So, the rapier is a piercing weapon. So that would really be the way to go with that. I could put the Braveheart on it, make it just a little better against everything, but it's a rapier, I don't want to do that. We're not going to do anything with it, really, to tell you the truth. So, we will put, for now, that gem back in that shield. We will re-equip the shield. We will equip our new knuckles. And that's it for now. Not much else we can do unless we get some more stuff. Like I said, I might run around and fight some knights and see if I can get them to drop some stuff. If I do, when we come back next time, I will tell you all about it. And I will try to take care of all the workshop stuff that will be part of that off screen. Because I know this is probably not the most exciting part of the playthrough, unless you're into this kind of stuff. Which, I'm going to be honest with you, first couple times I played the game when I had such a hard time, I did not do as much of this as I should have, because I didn't really understand it very well. But once I figured it out, it made things a lot better. We're going to keep a hold of that. Because we might run into something that casts magic, and it might be nice to have some increased magic defense. Yes, they are. Okie dokie. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me on this episode. Save there, why the heck not? I need to make a save too. I'll do that off screen. Look at that, 3.5 hours, almost 4 now, with all this other shenaniganry. Thank you for joining me. I will see you next time for more Vagrant Story.